Before we get started, I just wanted to introduce myself. My name is Krista. I'm an 18-year-old college student from Pennsylvania, and as you can probably tell, I woke up one morning with Bell's palsy. I woke up last Tuesday, June 29th, 2012, like this, and um, I'm just going to tell you about the symptoms that I had the day before. The day before was Memorial Day, and I was at a cookout with my boyfriend and his family, and I was over at their house, and I had this really bad jaw pain. Um, this is the side of my face, obviously, that's affected, and I had really bad pain from like this whole area down, just just like this chunk probably, and I took acetaminophen tablets. I took some Tylenol, and nothing seemed to be working. And I left the cookout probably at about 2:30 or so. I went to work at 3:30, and I worked until 8:30 p.m. And when I was at work, the pain didn't let up, and I had noticed some twitching around my cheek and both eyes, and so I tried to make it through work as best I could, and I went home, and I figured, well, alright, I have a headache, so I'm just going to lie down, I'm going to go to bed, and then tomorrow when I wake up, I'll be fine. I woke up the next morning, well, actually, my mom got me up the next morning because I was really tired, and I she was asking me questions when I was still in bed. You know how moms are. And I was trying to answer her, and I noticed that the right side of my face felt like it was like numb or asleep or something. Maybe I had like fallen asleep like on a pillow or something like that, and it just fell asleep. And I woke up, and I was talking to her, and she wasn't facing me, and I immediately went into the bathroom. I looked at myself in the mirror, and I came out and I said, "Mom, what's wrong with my face?" And we were in low light out in the hallway, and she said, "What are you talking about? There's nothing wrong with your face." I said, "Yes, there's seriously something wrong with my face. Like, look at me. What's wrong with me?" So we turned on the light, and I didn't know what happened. I was freaked out. I had never really heard about something like this before exactly, and my dad is in a rehabilitation facility right now, recovering from a stroke, and I thought that that happened to me. And then my second thought was, I'm 18 years old. How is this even happening right now? So I went to the emergency room, and I was seen probably within 45 minutes, and the doctor came in and did a couple tests, and just like basic face function test to see like what muscles you can use and what muscles you can't. And he told me right then and there I had Bell's palsy. And I'm just going to demonstrate for you what I can and cannot do. I'm a contact lens wearer, and I hate these glasses, even though a lot of my friends like them. But I hate wearing glasses because I feel like they just get in the way. So I'm just gonna take them off. Okay. This is me trying to raise both eyebrows. You can see I can only raise the left one. I'll get a little bit closer. This is me trying to blink. I'll do it fast and then slow. And this is me trying to scrunch my nose. That one's a little awkward, but I can't do it on the right side. And this is me trying to pucker my lips. I don't know if you can see. That's better. Yeah, I can only do it on my left side. I was really upset about it what 18-year-old girl isn't going to be? Um, I'm going to be a sophomore in college in a couple months, and so obviously I'm worried about that. So for the first day I cried, and the next day I cried, and the third day I cried, and the fourth day I cried a little bit, and I'm just trying to deal with it. I made an appointment for Thursday, the 31st, with my PCP, and she basically just told me to take Advil for the pain that I was having. I was having like sharp shooting pains right here, and she told me to um, take Zofran for my nausea. I was throwing up the second day that I had it, and it was awful. I couldn't stop throwing up, and I think it was like partial Bell's palsy and partially nerves, but I'm not exactly sure. Obviously, I'm not a doctor, but I'm just telling you what I'm feeling as me. But so that's how I was the first couple days, and then I started just getting really annoyed at the fact that I had to constantly put eye drops in my eye. I have to manually blink my eye every so often, which is really annoying. I have to sleep with it taped shut, and it has been, let's see, it's been 9 days since I woke up like this, and obviously, I mean, look at my eyebrow. I have no improvement. I specifically have trouble with my speech saying the letters B and P, which just goes to figure because now when people ask me, I say I have Bell's palsy, which is the two letters that I have trouble with, and that's just really annoying. I was actually relieved. I went through the drive-thru yesterday because I was insanely hungry, and I don't think she noticed, the lady behind the window, but I was like really nervous, and I'm just embarrassed at the way I look. I know I shouldn't be, and I know that my mom and my family keep telling me that I'm still, the same person that I was, but it's like you don't realize it until you get it. You feel like almost less of a person. At least I do. It's just really difficult to deal with, but I guess that's just what I have to do. Um, if anybody has any questions about me or about how this happened, I will try to answer them as best as I can. But like I said, I'm not a doctor, but I do know just from online research and what my doctors have told me that they say it is generally it will last a couple weeks to a couple months, and I'm really hoping that it's just a couple weeks. Um, I am an RA at my university, and I am kind of worried about how my residents are gonna deal with this. I'm moving to a new floor with all new girls, so all of the relationships that I just built, will not be there. It's not going to be as easy for me. I'm going to have to start over from day one, and so I'm like a little bit nervous about that. But there's not a whole lot of videos on YouTube about this, and I'm going to make more videos so I can update you on how I'm doing and any improvement that I'm seeing. And oh, one really important thing that I forgot to mention. I'm not on any medications except for Zofran. My doctor told me that I didn't need to be on prednisone, the steroid, because she said she didn't want me put on that because I was only 18 and it's kind of dangerous. So that's why I'm not on any drugs. But I'm gonna go see a neurologist soon. So that's it. If you have questions, just let me know. I'm sorry that this video was kind of scatterbrained, but I've never done anything like this before. I did a makeup review once. So, that's it. And thanks for watching, guys.